Good morning, Pisces. It's SpaceWoman at SpaceWomanTarot. This is my channel. Thank you for being here. Today we're going to get messages from your person for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So, also, I would like to say before I start shuffling all of these beautiful cards, it's wise to use your own discernment when you're watching tarot videos or seeking advice externally from an external source. Always ask your heart what is right for you and let your mind work with your heart to figure out what the best decision is for you. With that being said, let us start shuffling these cards so we can get messages from your person. So I'm going to start using the Thoth Tarot deck. Spirit, we would like messages from Pisces person. Whoever that may be. Whoever they're thinking about. Could be a friend, could be a lover, could be a family member. Messages from Pisces person. Also, I've shuffled these cards like a million times, so I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time shuffling. Okay. Alrighty, thank you. Also, let me know if you want to know what the cards are, because I know you can't really see them all that well on the camera view. So if you'd like to know what the cards are while I'm reading them, just comment below and let me know what you guys would like. So let's just jump right in. I find you so irresistibly attractive. You're like a magnet. And this makes me a little intimidated. And it makes me think why I'm so attracted to you in the first place. So I kind of shut down and tried to seek an inner wisdom of why I feel the way that I do. And I am gaining a new perspective. And I truly believe it's just because I was questioning the feelings that I have for you. But now I know it's because you are just this awesome, giving person who is so much more than a princess or a queen. You're an empress, and everybody looks at you this way. It's not just me. And you also have the emotional, intellectual capabilities to go along with everything else that you have. And in a way, this makes me sad because I'm scared to tell you how I feel about you. Because I find you so intimidating, and I know everybody else is watching you, and I feel like if I don't act quickly, this opportunity is going to escape me. But I do recognize the love that we share, even just as friends. You're such a loving person. And I just feel like a burden. But I have so much love for you. It's the craziest thing. And all I can do is sit here and think about what this means for me. And I want to be able to give as much as you give. I want to be able to love as much as you love. I am changing a lot. You've helped me change into being a more giving, stable person. Not just for myself, but others around me. I feel like I'm going through a transformation that you've helped start inside me. I don't want to cling to the past anymore. I'm ready to change for the better. And have a new kind of abundance. A new opportunity to play and get out of my head and stop clinging to negative things that used to burden me. It made me feel like a burden to others around me. Because all I see is possibilities with you. Fresh, playful possibilities. Whoa, that's way too many. And again, I can't help the attraction that I feel towards you, that I see in you. I just find you so beautiful and alluring, and gosh, you just have so much going for you. Like, why would you even want me? I want to bring a balance between us. I want to do right by you. I don't want to hold back my feelings anymore. I want to celebrate with you, birth new things with you. Whether that just be new ideas, new perspectives, or having an actual family with you. Like, I see it clear as day. And I can let go of this burden. I'm letting go of this burden. Alright, let's get some message cards. These are channeled messages that I have made myself. And they're really hard to shuffle. Messages for Pisces from their person. Messages for Pisces from their person, please. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Thank you. You're so worth it. Sometimes you can scare me because you're just so powerful. Wolf in sheep's clothing. I feel like they're wearing a false mask with you, and they weren't being honest about how they really felt. Ooh, I dropped a card. One moment. And I'm back. When I hear your name, it makes me miss you. I wish I could hold you. I want to figure this out. Knight in shining armor. You want to be your knight in shining armor. I will make time. I will make the time that I need to talk to you. Hey, Leatherface. This one came out in the last video that I made. Do you still love me? I wonder what your thoughts are. Yeah, because they just... Oh, it feels kind of like a mirroring energy, if I'm being honest. I really wish I wasn't so stubborn. Oh, I don't mean to laugh, but I'm sorry. I am a Virgo, and I find most everything is kind of ironically funny. Oh, okay. So those are those messages. I feel like this is a situation where you're such a badass kind of person, whether you're a man or a woman, or whether this person is a man or a woman, whatever. I try to be as gender neutral as I can. I feel like they are intimidated, or were intimidated by you, and just the way the way you stand in yourself. You have a lot going for you, and they see that, and I mean, apparently, they know everyone else is seeing that as well. And they know that they weren't being honest with you and how they feel about you. But I feel like they're ready to come forward if that is something that you're, wanting or ready for, or, But I do see them reaching out, or you reaching out, up to you. But, this person just admires you, and they cannot stop thinking about you. What are we going to do next? Oh yes. Let's get some initials to see who this person might be to you, to your Pisces. A couple more, maybe. Thank you. Oh, we have V for Victor, victorious. And L, love. D, death, David, Donna. T, Tom and Jerry. The Q, quiet time. Quite. An O, Oliver. We have an S, sister. Sarah. K for Kevin. P for Peter. That is a blank one, which comes out a lot. I really need to just get rid of that, honestly. We have a W or an M. Michael, Will, Wilson, Mark, Malachi. And we have an A for Aaron, Anna. Alright, that's all I'm seeing there. So, let's get some guidance cards for you guys. This is the Moonology Oracle cards. What guidance can we give Pisces? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot, you guys. Thank you. Your hard work is paying off, friend. Surrender to the divine. The energy is gaining momentum. Your dreams need a practical plan. You are good enough. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay. So, I do feel like this connection is a mirroring energy where you're both projecting your fears onto one another because they're asking for you to surrender and accept things for what they are, because the energy is gaining momentum no matter what you do, whatever the outcome may be from your indecision. They're saying your dreams need a practical plan. And that's because I don't feel like either one of you are taking the practicality of reality into the equation of whatever this guy's is, or whatever this is for the both of you. And they're saying that you are good enough to be loved, and to have that. You're good enough. You sit in this power. You love yourself, so of course that is already yours. And they're saying nothing yet is set in stone. And I'm not saying like this isn't fated or this isn't something that you can have. They're saying it's not yet set in stone because there hasn't been any action forward. Whatever the outcome may be for you is going to be something that you both decide, So that's something to think about, I suppose. Let's get a couple of cards from this Buddha Wisdom, the Divine Feminine. Messages for Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Messages for Pisces, please. New growth, leaves, and fruits come forth with spring. Enlightenment comes hand in hand with perfection of wisdom. That's what I feel like they're getting to, is like you have the wisdom to know your own blocks, where other people might not have that wisdom. So where do you feel blocked? What do you need to let go of so you can move forward in a way you know what you're doing? Ow. I've dropped a card. Alright. This is Buddha Wisdom, Divine Masculine. It is better to do nothing than to do what is wrong. For whatever you do to yourself. Yes. Which is very unfortunate sometimes, because sometimes it's not the case, and sometimes bad things just happen. But everything, I feel like, kind of has its reasons for happening, whether we want to accept that or not. Excuse me. I'm stuffy, if you can't tell. But as I was saying, some of the negative things that seep into our minds of things that we haven't fully let go of or accepted as a lesson just kind of has its way of cycling and blocking the doors that are trying to open for us. And that seems to be a theme for most people, honestly. I mean, self-sabotage can be a son of a bitch, really. And knowing our worth and what we deserve is very important, because, I mean, we're all here together. No one is better than anyone else. We're all just on our own paths and doing our own thing, learning at our own pace. But it's important to know that you are worthy of everything you feel like you deserve. You are worthy for that. You are worthy of that. And I feel like you know that deep down inside. You really do. Which is good, because you should. So, let's get... Oh, you know what? We didn't get any of these Divine Oracle Energy cards. So let's get a couple of these for you, for Pisces. What can we tell Pisces? What do they need to know? Do they need to see? What do they need to hear? Thank you. Nurture yourself first. Love yourself first. Imagine the solutions instead of holding on to or paying attention to what you think is going to go wrong because of what has gone wrong. Imagine new solutions, new ideas of moving forward. And say no if you need to say no. Don't feel like you have to be pressured into doing something you're not ready for, or if you're trying to focus on other things in your life. Love yourself first. Make sure you're nurturing yourself and not beating yourself up constantly. Because things aren't always going to be right all the time. Even when you think your life is perfect, things go wrong for a reason. And sometimes it's just to be like, hey, you're still human. You're human here. We're in the 3D. And we have to live and experience to grow. And I think that's all I'm saying for you guys. So thank you for being here. I hope the messages resonated with you. And if they didn't, of course, there are a bunch of other great and wonderful tarot readers on YouTube. So, give them a check out, a look-see, a hey there, hi, and all that good stuff. Like I said, thank you for being here and sharing this time with me. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye, loves.